All right, guys, welcome in for our chair stretching class for today. My name is Elena, and I'll be your instructor for today. So, um, we are going to go ahead and get started here. Just going to make sure I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And let's go ahead and get started. All right. So let's make sure you can see my entire body. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is just rotate our neck. Rotating the neck. Making sure you're going nice and slow. Then in the opposite direction. We're gonna go ahead and knot up and down. Knot side to side. We're gonna hold it on our right side. Welcome in. We started by stretching out our neck, and right now we're holding our neck down to the right side. And what you can do is you can place your hand on your shoulder here to create a little bit more tension between your neck and your shoulder. And on the opposite side. Awesome job. Then we're just going to bring our hands above our heads and come on down. Do that again. Come down and bring them up again. And just stretch all the way up. And lean over to the right side. Feet are flat on the floor. And over to the left side. And bring those arms down and up again. Put them behind your head. And we're just going to take our elbows back and bring them forward. Back and bring them forward. Back and bring them forward. Awesome. Bring those arms up again and down. We're going to put these behind our back and just look up at the ceiling, creating lots and lots of tension. And we're going to bring our hands on our knees to the front and just curve that back so that our shoulders are kind of curved downwards, curved like this. And you can feel it in your shoulders and in your back. We're going to take our right hand and lean over on our left side. And over to our left side, or onto our right side with our left arm. Can put my hand right here. And again on our left side. And on our right side. And then what I want you to do is, let me make sure you guys can see my legs. We are going to spread our legs out like this, and we're going to do that exact same thing, except we're going to reach our hand down. So my left arm is down, my right arm is overextending. You can really feel it all in your obliques and in your side. You can also feel it in your arms. And try to lean over as much as possible. And on the other side. And then we are going to get into a lunged position where our left leg is bent, right leg is straight, and just keep it here in this position, stretching out your hip flexors. You can put your hand above your head if you would like. And then what I want you to do, if your arm wasn't already up, reach up, and you're just going to lean into your bended knee. Lean as much as you can. And come back up. Gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So right knee is bent, left leg is straight, arm is above the head if you want to, or not, because right now we're stretching out our hip flexors primarily. And we're just going to lean into our right leg. Awesome. Straighten out those legs. We'll return back to this position. You're just going to create some tension between the inside of your thighs and your hands. Just push them out. And you can pulsate, you can spread them open and release, spread them open and release. Just want to create a better situation for your hip flexors. So now you're going to take your foot up on your thigh, and we are just going to press down on our knee. You can really, really, really feel this in your abductors, and also, which are your side glutes, and then in your hamstrings. So you're just pushing down on the knee like so. And then we're just going to touch our toes. And release. Let's go ahead and give this ankle a couple of rolls in one direction, and then we're gonna switch. And in the opposite direction. Then what we're gonna do is bring this leg down, so just sitting with your leg over the other, and twist that torso. Count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. We're gonna switch legs. So I bring my right leg up on my knee, and I'm just pressing down on the knee to create the tension between my glutes and my hamstrings. And if you've worked out recently, this is a great stretch for your legs. And so now we're just going to lean forward and touch our toes, or attempt to touch your toes. Awesome. And now we're just going to do a couple ankle rolls. Same concept, just on the other foot, literally. And in the opposite direction. And then place your leg on top of the other and twist that torso, looking up or straight ahead. Breathing through this, couple more seconds. And release. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your feet flexed, straight in front of you. Let's see, how else I can do this. I want you all to be able to see everything. So, place your feet like so. You're going to point and flex them. So pointing and flexing looks like this is flexing, this is pointing, flexing, and pointing. This really helps to strengthen your ankles and just creating more flexibility in them. And then what I want us to do is alternate. So we're gonna alternate pointing and flexing. Awesome. All right, and now we're going to point them, keep them pointed. You're just gonna try to touch your toes. You can sit a little bit more back in your chair for more support. You're just going to touch those ankles, those toes. Hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly come up, and then we are going to bring our knees in and inhale as we bring our arms above our head, and exhale, come down. I want you to grab your thighs and just stay in this position with your head hanging. And come up. And bring those arms above the head, interlocked fingers, and bring your hands right in front of you. Either like this or like this, doesn't matter. And then we're going to bring our arms out. So where our back is contracted, then bring your arms back in, out, bring the arms back in, out, bring the arms back in, out. Bring the arms back in. And take one arm above your head and just relax your shoulders as you reach up. You can sit back in your chair a little bit more. Just reach up and just focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And take that left arm and hold your right thigh. You're just going to reach over while still breathing. All right, and then we're gonna bring that arm down, doing it on the left side, just focusing on our breathing. Our left arm is above our head. And then we're gonna put our right arm on our opposite leg and just reach over. While still breathing. All right, bring that arm down. And we're going to reach our arm across the body and just stretch it out. You can feel this in your shoulders and also in your arm. If you can't hold it right there, try to hold your hand so you're still creating that same tension in your muscles. Awesome. And switching sides. This is a great shoulder stretch for when you're just feeling very tight. You need to loosen up a little bit. Then what I want you to do is shrug those shoulders back. Shrugging those shoulders back. And shrug them forward. And take those arms out and just act as though you are pushing something apart. So you're going to create lots and lots of tension in both your hands, your wrists, your arms, like this entire area should feel stretched out. Give me a couple wrist twirls, just so we're keeping those nice and loose and in the opposite direction. Then you're going to keep your hands straight and just lean over from side to side. Leaning over from side to side. We're going to bring those arms down. And we're going to do the same thing, except your arms are just down, so you're just stretching out your side. Also working on your obliques by reaching down and coming back up. If it's too complicated, then you want to just create less of a deep touch on the other side. So you want to just don't go deep. And we're going to bring our arms up above our head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You want to place your hand on the back of your chair. You just want to straighten out that arm lean forward a little bit, and also lean into the shoulder, whichever side your shoulder is on. So just creating more tension between your shoulder blade and your chest. You should feel this like right in here. Awesome. Doing the same thing on the other side. So my hand is back and this shoulder is a little tight. If it's a little tight, you wanna just take your time with it, pulse through these movements, meaning I'm rocking back and forth, making sure I'm not staying stagnant for too long. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna place, if you can, place both hands on the back of the chair and just stretch. Lean forward and allow your body to come through in this movement. And release. Give me a couple shoulder shrugs, just make sure we're still loose. Couple shoulder shrugs. And then I want you to take your arm and pull that elbow back. This is a great stretch for your triceps. I'm breathing through this exercise. And bring that arm down. And then same thing on the other side. Pull that elbow back. And bring those arms down. We're going to do a couple arm circles. So keep those arms out and you're going to do small arm circles. And backwards. And big arm circles. And to the back. Awesome. All right, now we're going to sit back in our chair and bring that leg up, flex that foot, point it, and return it down. So you want to bring it up, flex it, point it, bring it down. And this is just gonna help to stretch out those hamstrings and also those quads. When you point, you should feel it in your quads. Well, really when you lift your leg up, period, you should feel it in your quads. Last one, on the left side. Awesome, you're gonna keep that foot flexed. Take it back up, take it out, keep it flexed. Put your hands on your hips, right leg is bent. Just gonna wanna lean forward into this. You can really feel it in your lower back and also in your hamstrings. You wanna make sure that if this is too painful for you, that you just come up a little bit. Don't create as much tension. Then lean on up. Same thing on the other side. My right leg is flexed, my foot is flexed upwards, and my my left leg is bent and the foot is flat on the ground. And I'm just leaning forward. And come on up. And then I want us to bring our legs back out to this position. And we're gonna alternate by putting one arm down, one arm up, slowly coming up, switching sides. This should work on your abdomen, your lower back, and you should get a good stretch in your inner thighs. Two more. Bring those legs back to the center position and just fall over your knees again. Awesome. And then what I want us to do is sit back in our chair a little bit, lean back, and put these arms above our head, legs are straight, and your entire body is just stretched out. Act as though you're in a Laffy Taffy machine, as if your arms are being pulled this way and your legs are being pulled that way. Just really stretch everything. And slowly come up, allow that spine to curl, and touch those toes again. Awesome. And we are going to take our right leg back. So your right leg is back, your left leg is bent, and you're just leaning forward. Try to get that that right leg as straight as possible. And you're leaning forward. You can use the hands on the chair to support you. And switch sides. It's a little harder in chairs that have arms, but still the same stretch is being done. Just our right leg is bent, left leg is straight. Awesome. And then sit upright in your chair. You're going to bring your knee to your chest. And return that back down to the ground. To the other side, and then we're going to alternate. So sit upright in your chair, alternating, looks like this. Arms out, leg comes up. Awesome. Arms out, legs come up. Arms out, legs come up. Arms out, and legs come up. On this one, I want you to hug your leg if possible. I like to put my leg as much as I can on the other side, like turning it to the side so I can feel it in my glutes, and I'm just hugging. And return that back down to the ground, and other side as well. Awesome. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to put our hands on our thighs just like this. Curve that back and that neck, bring that neck down. And then come up and push your chest out. And continue to do that. One more. All right, and then we're gonna return to our neck rolls. Just doing slow rotations. Slow rotations. We're gonna switch sides. And nod up and down and side to side. And bring those arms up again. Lean over to the side and over to the other side. We're going to stand up and do a couple stretches for our legs. So, standing up, we are going to do some calf raises. So these help to strengthen our ankles and also our calves, obviously, because they are calf raises. So we're gonna go ahead and do 3 sets of 10, and then we'll continue with some other stretches. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. I like to just bring my foot up after I'm done because it releases the tension in my calves. Because doing calf raises straight it honestly creates a lot of tightness in your calves. Helps to make them strong, but definitely creates the tightness. So I like to just release that by putting my legs up. And we are going to do a second set. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So just taking a little break there. Grab some of this. Drinking some water. All right. So we're gonna get started with our third set of calf raises. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. We're gonna stay right here, lift up that right leg and hold it. So you wanna hold your ankle, just stretching out those quads. And bring that foot down. And do the other side, so left side, holding that left ankle. And bring that leg down. And we're going to just alternate, so bringing this foot up, holding it for 1 second, putting it down, bringing the left leg up, holding it for a second, bringing it down. I'm actually going to take off my shoes so it is a little easier to grab. And last one. Awesome. Alrighty, so now we're going to go to the front of our chair using the seat in the back. Let me grab this. We are going to put our knee on the chair. Just extend your leg out and lean forward. And then also leaning back. This is going to help stretch out that back and that chest. Awesome. And now bring that leg up, foot is on the chair, and do the same thing except you're leaning forward. This should create more tension in your hip flexors and also in your left leg. So I'm using the arms of my chair just to continue to stretch forward. And my knee is bent. And lean back and try to get your head down to your knee. Awesome. Return that foot back down to the ground. And now we're doing the same thing on our left side. Our knee is on the chair and our leg is reaching back. And reaching up, same thing. Just placing our foot on the chair, leg is bent, right leg is as straight as can be. And we're just stretching it out. And lean back to where our left leg is straight. Trying to get that head down to that knee. And relax. And we are going to sit back down in our chairs. And you're just going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Give me a couple shoulder shrugs to the back. And put that hand on that shoulder. Same thing on this side. And you're just going to twist your torso onto the left side. I'm holding my chair. My right arm is on the arm of the chair, and then my left hand is on the back of the chair. And doing the same thing on the other side. And just alternating, making sure everything is nice and loose. And shake it all out. And we are going to end class there. I'm going to take a couple minutes just to take attendance really quickly. So if you could just stay on with me. Thank you all so much for joining. Let us see. Okay. Hope you guys are feeling good. All right, so I have Miss Myra, thank you so much, and Isabel Cruz. You're new.
Thank you. I am new. Thank you. Your class is very good.
Great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Do
Yeah.
we have an email for you? Would you mind giving me your email?
No, no send no email. I am from the group Power, the Luther King, the Dr. Friedman.
Dr. Friedman, you said?
Yes, yeah, the group Power for the obesity classes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my first time because it's difficult to get, but now good.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you by chance have a phone number that we could take down just to add you and educate you on all the other classes that we have?
Um, I was from my English is not very well, but I like to take by Zoom.
Okay.
Because and my English is not very well, but
It's okay. It's okay. So wait, you said that you were from Dr. Friedman? Is that
I
how you
am
got the
member.
class?
I am member for this group Power, Dr. Friedman for the Hospital Luther King Jr.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to
I
see
love
you.
this
Thank
class.
you.
I will see you next